My film trailer starts with a green trailer card. This is an American feature, but I decided to add it at the beginning of my trailer as I feel it looks more effective and obvious that it is a trailer.
Yep, this is it.
Here we are. New house, girls.
A new start.
I'd always thought that having a voiceover in a trailer makes it seem like a comedy. I had viewed a couple of thrillers of voiceovers and came to the conclusion that if you have the right tone to the voice that fits in with the tense atmosphere, then it can actually help to tell the story. The flash cuts just then, when it suddenly cuts to the footage of the girl who's been taken, I think are really effective and show editing skills. I have used this technique for a few other times during my trailer, so it starts to make it obvious when it's a negative section of the trailer. I had seen in previous trailers, which I can't actually remember the name of, that they had a fact about kidnapping. All I remember was that I found it really useful to figure out what the trailer was actually about.
Rosie, I want this one. Rosie, where are you? Rosie!
I feel that not being able to see who's arrived brings tension to the trailer, which is why I only filmed a tracking shot of the feet. I find that this whole sequence works really well. It runs really smoothly and shows good camera planning so that it flows.
You gave us 27 days of hell. If you want to see her alive again, you have 27 hours to prove she's
When I
innocent.
first had this part to the trailer, it was pure black and seemed to just go on for too long and be really boring. I decided to add some smoke to it so that it wasn't just a still image on the screen for a while. The smoke seemed to add something to this part and make it seem more interesting without taking the attention away from the voiceover. Also in this section I decided to change the tone of the voiceover. On my first draft I had the man speaking a very normal voice which didn't seem to add to the suspense. I adapted this and re-recorded it so that it was a tense whisper. I think this ended up being really successful and worked well with the atmosphere. My Twisted Films logo is my production company name. I have explained exactly how I achieved this animation in a previous blog post. I think it looks really successful, and being red, it represents some scary aspects.
No, nothing.
This next part is a fast montage of various clips I filmed that creates the panic section. As you probably saw through that montage, there were clips of a countdown which is displayed like a digital alarm clock. I feel that having a countdown worked really well in the speeding up of the second part of the trailer, hinting to the audience that they really do start to run out of time. I really like how I've managed to create my film title on screen. It's really striking and creates a huge impact. From my research I found that having the title at the end is best as it's the last thing in the audience's mind, so sticks with them. From the different movements to the blue technical style background, I think it all looks very professional. This last filmed clip of the eyes was to leave the audience on a cliffhanger. I think it works well as it could leave the audience in a confused mind of what happens next. I wanted to have a countdown of the last few seconds at the end to show the viewers that it's a tense film, and it gets right down to 0 time and nobody yet knows if she's safe.